Hello students, welcome to one more amazing session from Infinity Lane. This is Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry. How are you all? Please confirm, can you able to hear me? You can see me? Just give a thumbs up and fire emoji in the chat box. How are you all? Good afternoon. So welcome to this session. Today we are going to discuss about the organic chemistry stereoisomerism. The organic chemistry stereoisomerism is very important topic and students feel it is a little bit confusing, but don't worry, I am here. I'll make you to understand at the base level to the scratch level to the higher level. Are you ready for that? Before, hi crazy boys, what's your name there? So please confirm, right? Fine. So what we are going to discuss in this today's class is stereoisomerism. Before going for the stereoisomerism, I just want to take you some inspirational things and some stuff useful to you guys. That is what Infinity Learn is doing for the students preparing for the NEET examination. So I just want to exemplify 4 students over here, Ashrita, Himadyuti and Akhil Varman, Satyanarayan. So you can see these 4 students here, not only these 4 students, hundreds of students got the scores like this. And आप compare कर सकते हैं 2023 NEET में कितना मार्क मिला इन लोगों को and 2024 में कितना मार्क मिला, ये दोनों का कितना अंतर है. So आश्रिता 2023 में 310 मार्क्स and 2024 NEET में 661 मार्क्स आपका मिला. ये आश्रिता को 351 मार्क्स बढ़ गया, इतना बढ़िया बात है. And I can also see Hemadyuti, just like Ashrita, she got 310 marks in 2023, and you can see 652 marks in 2024, 342 marks in लोगों का स्कोर बढ़ गया, इतना बड़ी बात है. And इतना मेहनत किया ये लोग, कैसे किया? I will tell you. I am going to unfold. Akhil Verma 313 marks in 2023 NEET में and 658 marks in NEET 2024, and you can see 345 marks बढ़ गया. And also Satyanarayan, you can see 330 marks in NEET 2023 and 650 marks in NEET 2024. There is an increment of 320 marks. This is all due to their hard work and the academic program driven by Infinity Learn. And they attended the classes from the Infinity Learn, they got this. And you are attending the classes and you will be the next slide for you. And NEET 2025 में आप भी ऐसे कर सकते हैं, है ना? हाँ, yes. Now let us see, many more students are achieving their medical dreams. Are you there in that line? Yes, opportunities are there. You can see and crack your NEET examination by attending YouTube sessions by Infinity Learn. And please like this session, share with your friends and subscribe to Infinity Learn NEET channel, है ना? And those students who are online, please be active in the chat box so that आप चर्चा भी कर सकते हैं. आपका जो डाउट है आप चैट बॉक्स में पूछना है. And every doubt related to the context is going to be honored and आपको सही जवाब मिलने वाला है. And और एक चीज़ है, SU test preparation with Infinity Learn. We have Infinity Learn app. In that live classes, mock test, create your own test, 24/7 doubt removal sessions are also there. And also Infinity Learn is on the social media, Instagram, and you have YouTube, you have Facebook, you have all the applications, and you can see in the Telegram channels, Infinity Learn Telegram channel, it is available in the description box. You all click it and once you join it, आपको क्या मिलेगा? Infinity Learn Telegram channel में daily quizzes मिलेगा, scheduled sessions, जो classes कब हो सकता है, so सबका सारे के सारे classes का schedule, इसके update भी मिलेगा. And session notes, जो भी session है सारे के सारे session notes PDF फॉर्म में convert करके आपको देना है free of cost, ठीक है? हर दिन assignment भेजना and many more exciting things. Link is there in the description box, you can do it. So students who are there in the chat box, you are there in the live class, you come on. Anamani is there in today's class, Suresh should come, Suresh Kumar and many more students. I can see the list of the students, right? And also you can see pathway to academic success learners journey with Infinity Learn. India's first AI enabled tool is given by the Infinity Learn. What are you going to get from the आर्टिफिशियल, आजकल आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस का हलचल ज़्यादा है, सो उसमें हमारा एजुकेशन तरफ से इन्फिनिटी लर्न क्या दे रहे हैं आपको. एंड यू कैन सी गोल सेटिंग and set your academic and skill enhancement goals, that is there, that is given by AI and live classes by expert faculties and test and paper analysis भी है within the depth performance, what depth the performance is there in the analytics you are going to get. And even self study, learn, practice and revise, and conceptual videos are available, and mock tests and practice tests are available, and flashcards for quick revision. आप जो भी पढ़ाई कर रहे हैं ना, सो जल्दी से जल्दी आप एक बार रिवाइज करने तो आपको फ्लैश कार्ड्स चाहिए. ये फ्लैश कार्ड्स आर ऑटोमेटिकली जनरेटेड, and you can see the Google Play and the QR code is there. You can all click it once and you can just enjoy it. And ये बढ़िया बात है, डाउट रेजोल्यूशन by 24/7. कहीं भी कोई भी डाउट है ना तो so AI is going to give you the answer for our database along with explanation, answer, explanation, everything is going to get, and that is with you. And pathway to academic success learners journey with Infinity Learn artificial intelligence tool, right? So what late, and one more important thing, India's largest scholarship examination score. The score is, why it is India's largest scholarship examination, 2 minutes बाकी है, so that before going into the concept, please stay tuned and you can see. So why it is a score, let's make success possible, why it is India's largest scholarship examination. दो चीज़ है इसके बाद मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ आपको. स्कॉलरशिप वर्थ ऑफ 1 crore rupees है, so that it is India's largest. And और एक important चीज़ है स्कोर के लिए, you may be belong to Infinity Learn or you may not be belong to Infinity Learn, you may be studying in some other school or college, and still you are eligible to write the score examination. It is purely online, you can sit at your home and you can write the score examination. Link is there in the description box and in the chat box, in the pinned messages, you can click it and you can enroll it. है ना बेटा, कर सकते, तैयार हैं. And scholarship worth of 1 crore rupees, study setup, लैपटॉप भी है आपका परफॉर्मेंस के हिसाब से, and educational allowances भी है, and up to 100% scholarship आपको मिलेगा आपका परफॉर्मेंस के हिसाब से. And Violet registration form is available, and you can simply click in the pinned messages and you can just restart or reverse your preparation for NEET examination. So are you ready? And आज का जो session है, especially for the NEET examination preparation, Infinity Learn is always with you, and we can give you n number of perks for you. So NEET 2025 All India Test Series Pack, उसमें क्या क्या मिलेगा आपको, 27 AITS एग्जामिनेशन, उसमें आपको इंक्लूड करेगा 13 यूनिट टेस्ट है, 4 पार्ट टेस्ट है, एंड 10 GT ग्रांड टेस्ट भी अवेलेबल है. अरे इतना बड़े बात है. It is purely based on NEET pattern and it is meticulously framed questions by expert faculty by Infinity Learn content team. Okay, and online NEET full syllabus mock tests are there, and 2025 NEET topic wise previous year questions are there in that, and 3 physics, chemistry, biology books, video solutions along with the video solutions in the app are available, and detailed solutions and performance reports for every test. हर जो टेस्ट है ना, ये टेस्ट के एनालिटिक्स भी आपको मिलेगा, हर क्वेश्चंस का डिटेल सॉल्यूशन भी आपको मिलेगा, सो दैट यू कैन गो फॉर एररटम, कहाँ गलती किया आप एक बार रिवाइज कर सकते हैं, रिलेज कर सकते हैं, रिकरेक्ट कर सकते हैं. ठीक है बेटा. और एक चीज़ है, बेंचमार्किंग विद श्री चैतन्य स्टूडेंट फॉर रैंक एनालिसिस. यस, रैंक जो आपको मिलेगा वो पहले से आप प्रेडिक्ट करना चाहिए. सो एक कैसा पॉसिबल है, इंडियाज लार्जेस्ट एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट श्री चैतन्य स्टूडेंट लोगों के साथ आपका रैंक भी बेंचमार्क कर सकता है. So that is a scientific pattern of doing these test series, and in India I can say nobody can give these many facilities for the sake of 5999 था, लेकिन सिर्फ आपके लिए स्पेशल डिस्काउंट का 2999 को मिलेगा. ये लिमिटेड टाइम ऑफर है बेटा. सो ये लिमिटेड ऑफर 50% मिलने के लिए क्या करो आप, YouTube 50 ऑफ कूपन एंटर करने के बाद ऑटोमेटिकली दिस इज गोइंग टू बी getting for 2999. Are you ready for that? Okay, so dear children, now we are going to enter to discuss about the stereoisomerism. So many of the students are requesting me, sir, why don't you revise the structural isomerism quickly? So is that fine? Everybody ready for that? Isomerism को थोड़ा सा एक बार रिवाइज करना चाहता हूँ, है ना? Ready for that? That's good. Students, please stay tuned and we're going to discuss about the isomerism. When it comes to the isomerism, NEET examination में ये isomerism topic से कम एक क्वेश्चन मिलने का ज़्यादा संभावना है. Okay, 4 marks 1 question, right? So if not based on the isomerism concept, you may be getting a question from reactivity and the product. Some reactions are stereospecific and the stereospecificity of the reactions also mentioned here, right? So getting into the details, isomerism, compounds exist in a different formats. So compounds having the same molecular formula but different properties are called isomers, and the phenomena is known as isomerism, and this isomerism is of 2 types, structural isomerism and stereoisomerism. The structural isomerism molecular formula same रहना है, structure का हिसाब से their properties are different. They are chain isomerism, positional isomerism, metamerism, tautomerism and functional isomerism. Everything comes in this structural isomerism. This is also called as constitutional isomerism. And और एक चीज़ है, and compounds having same molecular formula, same structure भी है, लेकिन they differ in the orientations of the carbon valencies. So they differ in the orientation in the space. So they are called stereoisomers. They are also called as a space isomers. And the space isomerism is basically as a configurational isomerism, conformational isomerism. Conformations, you have Newman projections and all, everything you are going to get there. And configurational isomerism दो तरीका है कि बार optical isomerism होगा और एक चीज़ है geometrical isomers भी होगा. So maximum emphasis will be given in these two in today's class. लेकिन आपका रिक्वेस्ट का हिसाब से एक बार स्ट्रक्चरल आइसोमेरिज्म भी थोड़ा सा रिवाइज करना का तैयार हो. आप तैयार हैं? एक बार एक थम्स अप एंड फायर इमोजी इन द चैट बॉक्स. एवरीबॉडी गिव इट. एवरीबॉडी कम ऑन, राइट? So don't keep quiet in the chat box. So let's make this class energetic. So let's talk about first one, chain isomerism. उसमें chain isomerism, metamerism, positional isomerism, functional isomerism, tautomerism. ये tautomerism थोड़ा सा जटिल रहेगा आपको, लेकिन don't worry, I'm here, मैं हूँ ना आपको सरल तरीका आपको सब्जेक्ट एक्सप्लेन करने के तैयार है. आज के क्लास सारे का सारा एक कॉन्सेप्ट ओरिएंटेड है, थोड़ा सा क्वेश्चंस भी मिलेगा, है ना? राइट, let's see chain isomerism. Compounds do have the same molecular formula, लेकिन इसका चेन का लेंथ में फर्क पड़ता है. So compounds having same molecular formula differ in the length of the principal carbon chain or branch. Such compounds are called chain isomers, and this phenomena is known as chain isomerism. So a chain isomerism करने के लिए इसका nature of functional group same रहना चाहिए. That is the condition. And PCC का length, principal carbon chain का length can vary, maybe in the principal carbon chain or maybe in the branched chain. Okay, right. Here you can see N-butane. This is your N-butane. 4 carbons in the parent chain, and isobutane 3 carbons in the parent chain. So, but both will have the same molecular formula. Are you getting or not? Similarly, you have n-pentane, isopentane, neopentane, all are having the same molecular formula, but they differ in this length of the chain. They are called chain isomers, right? And chain isomers differ in their physical properties as well as some kind of reactivity towards chlorination and all. So, how do we identify these chain isomers? Practically, these chain isomers can be identified based on these monochlorinated products. So, monochlorinated products can give you an idea or a clue about the nature of chemically distinct hydrogens. Okay, right, that's good, that's the way we can go with it. A number of chain isomers: C2, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane, heptane, octane, like that. सो C3 तक आपका चेन आइसोमर नहीं मिलेगा, लेकिन C4 का 2 चेन आइसोमर से ब्यूटेन, आइसोब्यूटेन, C5 का 3 आइसोमर है, एन पेंटेन, आइसोपेंटेन एंड नियोपेंटेन. समझ में आ रहा है कि बेटा? अगर कुछ डाउट है अगर तो चार्ट बॉक्स में आप दे सकते हैं, सो दैट आई कैन आंसर योर क्वेश्चन. राइट, वेरी गुड. नाउ C7 and C6 वाला का 5 आइसोमर, C7 का लगा 9 आइसोमर्स, C8 वाले का 18 आइसोमर, C9 वाले का 35 and C10 वाले का 75. So you need not have to memorize this value. Up to here you can just practice the possible structures, so that based on that possible structures you can get a question based on this what I say, the monochlorinated product like this. So in that you may have to include stereoisomers and you may not have to include stereoisomers. Anyways, so we'll go into C4Hi2 chain isomers. Okay, so of course these are a double bond is there, but1ene, and this is methyl propylene. This is two are having the double bond and this double bond has the same position, but this branch is increased. So these two are chain isomers. Like that, in the NEET examination you will be having a question like what is the relation between the given compounds. They may be chain isomers or the position isomers. Dear children, let us see position isomers. Compounds having the same molecular formula and same nature of the principal carbon chain as well, but they differ in the position of the locant. This could be a substituent or a functional group. Now let us see, propane alcohol group is present on the first carbon and it is a propane, the alcoholic group is present on the second carbon atom. So these two are positional isomers or position isomers. Are you getting on? Any doubt? Any doubt, dear children? Come on. And N-propyl alcohol, this propan 1-ol, and isopropyl alcohol, this is propan 2-ol. These two are position isomers. ठीक है? Any doubt? Clear? Yes, that's good. Come on, crazy boys. Anamani is there, right? So let's talk about the butane has two position isomers, like but1ene double bond is present on the first position and double bond is present in the second position. So this is called 2-butene and this is 1-butene. So alkenes also show position isomers, and you can also say haloalkanes show position isomers. 1-chloropropane and this is 2-chloropropane or secondary butyl chloride. So when to use secondary, last but one carbon has a methyl group is called iso. If it is a linear chain, it is called a normal, right? Okay. Now functional group isomerism. So as I am getting the request from the students to revise the structural isomerism, also I am getting into that. Anand Chaube, hi, how are you? How are you, beta? आप कैसे हैं? I think you are my previous student attending the regularly in my classes, right? Okay, doctor बनना चाहता हूँ आनंद. Hi. So So talking about the functional isomerism, compounds having the same molecular formula but differ in the nature of the functional groups are called functional isomers, and the phenomena is known as functional isomerism. Get ready, we are going to give questions based on this. Are you ready for that? Okay, chalo. So you can see ethyl alcohol C6C2H6O, ethyl alcohol is one compound and dimethyl ether is another compound, but those two have the same molecular formula. इसका ether functional group होगा, इसका alcohol functional group होगा. So functional group में फर्क आ रहा है इन लोगों का. So that is what you say functional group isomerism. And also aldehydes and ketones, always alcohols, ethers show functional isomerism, and aldehydes, ketones are showing functional isomerism. Esters and carboxylic acid show functional isomerism. Amines show functional isomerism. Anand Chaube, how are you? Okay, allyl alcohols, alkenols and cyclic ethers also show functional isomerism. Alkenols and carbonyl compounds show functional isomerism, dear children. Okay, are you ready? So any doubt? Any doubt? Yes. Mera number, okay, you can get it directly from any chart records in my previous recording. You need not have to take my number, but you can ask any doubt in any session in the chat box और recorded sessions में comment box में दे सकते. मैं आपको ये doubt अच्छा तरफ explain करके text मार दूंगा. ओके, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं ना? ठीक है. ओके बेटा. And acids and esters and hydroxycarbonyls show functional isomerism beta. So Anand Chaube, you just follow this. C3H6O2 has the following functional isomers like acid, okay, ester and hydroxycarbonyls are the examples. 2-hydroxypropanol, hydroxypropanone. So these two are the two different compounds. You know? So you can just clearly you can see the examples that I am discussing can directly match with these questions that you may get in the final NEET examination. Okay, so everybody get open a pen and a paper, आप examples एक बार copy कर सकते हैं. So आपको भी फायदा होना है, फायदा है ना? आनंद चौबे, crazy boys और कोई. And talking about cyanides and isocyanates with the same molecular formula, आप देखो C2H3 N has two functional group isomers, है ना? methyl cyanide and methyl isocyanide. कहीं देखा है क्या methyl isocyanide का? कभी सुना है क्या? methyl isocyanide. अरे methyl isocyanide, Bhopal gas tragedy. Okay, now nitroalkanes and alkyl nitrates. So N and O, NO2 and ONO are the functional isomers, and amines, primary amines, secondary amines, tertiary amines are the functional isomers. Amines are the ammonia derivatives. In ammonia, NH3 3 hydrogens are there, one hydrogen is replaced, so it is primary amine, 2 hydrogens are replaced with alkyl group, secondary amine, 3 hydrogens are replaced with alkyl group, which is a tertiary amine, है ना? And alkynes and alkadiens show functional isomerism. So alkyne 1 triple bond, alkadiene 2 double bonds. So these dienes could be a cumulated diene or conjugated diene or isolated diene. So cumulated diene is less stable than isolated diene, and conjugated diene is more stable. Why conjugated diene is more stable? इसमें कुछ आपका resonance होगा, है ना? So organic chemistry is very simple and you get connected with the other things. And also metamerism, compounds have the same molecular formula, and condition for this metamerism is the functional group should be at least bivalent, and they differ in the nature of alkyl groups with respect to this functional group are called metamers. In this metamers you can see diethyl ether and methyl propyl ether. So 3 carbons and 1 carbon around this ether functional group, around this ether functional group 2 carbon atoms and 2 carbon atoms are there. They differ in the nature of the functional groups. Similarly, amines show functional group isomerism and metamerism there, and also ketones show functional isomerism and metamerism. ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री बहुत मुश्किल है, कोई बात नहीं बेटा, मैं जो जो एग्जाम्पल्स दे रहे हैं ना, हमारा क्लास में हर दिन एक टॉपिक चलते रहते हैं. ये टॉपिक में आप जो जो पॉइंट कैची पॉइंट्स आता है ना, एक बार ये पॉइंट्स रिवाइज करके आप अच्छा तरफ इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं. प्रणव हेलो, गुड इवनिंग. Okay, so you can say the ketone is having 2 carbons around here, 2 carbons around here, and the ketone over here, 1 carbon over here, 3 carbons other side. So the same molecular formula, pentan 2-one and pentan, this is pentan 3-one. Okay, yes, good evening beta, good evening Pranav. Okay, so आप लेट आए क्यों आज प्रणव? Right. So let's talk about the tautomerism. A little bit difficult here, a little bit difficult, but I'll make it so easy. So you can see isomers that are spontaneously interconvertible and gives 2 different functional groups, and these 2 different functional groups are in equilibrium, and this phenomena is known as tautomerism, and also it is said to be decimotrophism. So many things are there, you can see, and so many things. First, it is existing in equilibrium. Let us say this is a ketone CH3, C double bond O and CH3, and उसमें आपका ये अल्फा कार्बन है. सो ये अल्फा कार्बन एटम से अल्फा हाइड्रोजन यहाँ से यह बदलेगा. इसका अलावा इसको ए पाई बॉन्ड इसका शिफ्ट करने के बाद आपको क्या मिलेगा, CH3 becomes CH2, एंड पहले जो ये सिंगल बॉन्ड था अभी डबल बॉन्ड बन चुका, एंड C डबल बॉन्ड के साथ O एंड बिकम OH, एंड दिस इज व्हाट यू कैन से, दिस इज अ कीटो फॉर्म and this is enol form. So this is what you say keto-enol tautomerism. A keto-enol tautomerism में आपका फर्स्ट अल्फा हाइड्रोजन रहना कम से कम एक कंडीशन है. अगर अल्फा हाइड्रोजन रहने तो tautomerism पॉसिबल है. को टेट्रावैलेंसी का मतलब कार्बन शुड हैव द 4 कोवलेंट बॉन्ड्स. ये जो फिनोमिना आपका बोलना चाहता हूँ ये टेट्रावैलेंसी बेटा. और कुछ डाउट है? ओके. एंड दिस tautomerism happens only in the aqueous solutions, not in the gaseous phase. This tautomerism can be in acid catalyzed or base catalyzed. And of course, and a quick important point I just want to say, C double bond O, bond energy of C double bond O is greater than C double bond C. Therefore, keto is more stable and more favored as compared to enol. हमेशा अभी इक्विलिब्रियम प्रिंसिपल इस्तेमाल करो बेटा. हमेशा ये इक्विलिब्रियम enol से कीटो तक रहने के लिए कोशिश करता. Understand? Right. Okay. And talking about various types of acid catalyzed mechanism and base catalyzed mechanism, just for okay, alpha hydrogen that can be participate in tautomerism or exchanged with the deuterium, this is what you say deuteration. So जो भी कंपाउंड tautomerism में कर सकते हैं ना उसमें D2O डालो, हेवी वाटर. ये D2O जो D है ना ये अल्फा हाइड्रोजन रिप्लेस करके एक ड्यूटीरेटेड कार्बोनिल कंपाउंड मिलेगा. जो जो हाइड्रोजन्स tautomerism में इन्वॉल्व कर सकते हैं ये ड्यूटेरियम से एक्सचेंज कर सकते हैं. आनंद चौबे एग्जाम्पल के बाद कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा था. ओके. सो उसमें यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट टू टॉक अबाउट द tautomerism. दिस इज द एग्जाम्पल ना. अल्फा हाइड्रोजन ऑफ द अल्फा कार्बन इज शिफ्टेड टू C double bond O, and double bond O, 1 pi bond is shifted back. So as such, it was a single bond become a double bond, a double bond become a single bond, दोनों equilibrium में रहते हैं. As this has C double bond O, its form is called keto, and it has alcohol and double bond, it is called enol. So this is what you say, keto enol tautomerism. Anand, Anand, is that fine? Clear beta? Any doubt? Any doubt? That's good beta. At least you are asking doubts, that is more appreciated. Thank you very much. Rx is a tautomerism. Children, tautomerism can be acid catalyzed and base catalyzed, and you can ignore the mechanism and alpha the factors affecting the stability of enol. Always C double bond O is more stable than C double bond C. So that this is C double bond C. This is more stable. That's the reason why equilibrium हमेशा कीटो में रहने का कोशिश करता है. ठीक है बेटा. लेकिन और कुछ कंडीशंस में enol is going to be more stable than a keto. जब हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड इन्वॉल्व करते हैं, जब एरोमेटिक नेचर इन्वॉल्व करते हैं, तब ए कीटो फॉर्म लेस स्टेबल, इनॉल फॉर्म ज़्यादा स्टेबल होगा. So I just want to take an example like this. So this is acetone, and this is acetaldehyde. This is acetaldehyde. You can say this is acetone and acetaldehyde. Make it, this is acetone, CH3 and CH3, and it is going to be CH2 and CH3. This is your acetone. This is a keto form and this is a enol form. So that's good Anand, that's good, that's the spirit. Okay, cyclohexanone, उसमें ये कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड का इसका बगल वाला है, ये अल्फा हाइड्रोजन होगा. ये अल्फा हाइड्रोजन देखो यहाँ पे आने दो. So a double bond is formed, OH is formed. So it is called cyclohexanone. Cyclohexanone. ठीक है. And और एक चीज़ है, to phenyl is conjugated with C double bonds, the stability of the enol form increases. You can see, and you have a double bond here and a double bond here, there is a resonance. So that enol form is more executed here, right? Like that you can see. Yeah. So we can do some questions based on this, Anand and other students. So the number of aldehydes possible with C5H10O, what is your answer? What is your answer? So students, I want you to give the answer in the chat box. Number of aldehydes possible with the formula C5H10O. So once we do a couple of questions based on this, I just want to make it a stereoisomerism based on this, right? Come on. So आपका दोस्त भी आना है. Very good beta. Right, number of aldehydes possible with the formula C5H10O. So C5H10O, the structure is going to be CH3, CH2, CH2 and CHO. This is one structure, CH3, CH and CH3 and CH2 and CHO and CH3, CH3 and CH3, CHO. और एक चीज़ है, can you, yes, CH3 and CHO, CH2 and CH3. So like this you can have 4 aldehydes. It is given aldehyde. So आप ये structure ये फार्मूला पकड़ के एक स्ट्रक्चर्स, दो स्ट्रक्चर, थ्री, सो यू हैव टू डू इट वन साइड लवर. मुझसे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा है, समझने के लिए आप पेन पेपर पकड़ के आप अलग अलग आइसोमर्स लिखने की कोशिश करो. ठीक है बेटा. सो लिख सकते 4 आइसोमर्स दिया, 4 आइसोमर्स दिया. सो दैट आल्डिहाइड ग्रुप पहले कार्बन में थे, आल्डिहाइड ग्रुप पहले कार्बन में थे, इसको क्या CH3 बना दिया और एक CH3 बना दिया, आल्डिहाइड ग्रुप बदल दिया. सो यू गॉट हाउ मेनी 4 आइसोमर्स पॉसिबल. समझ में आ रहा है क्या? ओके. नाउ C3H9N कैन नॉट रिप्रेजेंट. आंसर पहले करने का कोशिश करो, बाद में द फील यू आर गोइंग टू गेट वंस यू गिव द आंसर. Once you give the answer, try to give the answer. I am going to correct it. So, what is this molecular formula? C3H9N. C3H9N. So, ये molecular formula का हिसाब से आप क्या क्या दे सकते हैं? Gaming, hello. Option 4. Wonderful. So, you're going to see 3 different structures. 3 different structure. Gaming world, everybody is more fascinated about the games. C3, CH3, CH2, CH2, NH2. So you can see this is the same molecular formula. Wonderful. You can see CH3 and CH3 and CH and NH2. ये भी प्राइमरी अमीन है. CH3 NCH3 and CH2 and CH3. This is a secondary amine, primary amine. This is also primary amine. You can say CH3 N CH3 and CH3. उसमें टेरिशरी अमीन मिल गया, सेकेंडरी अमीन मिल गया, प्राइमरी अमीन मिल गया. कहाँ है आपका क्वाटर्नरी अमोनियम साल्ट? उसमें नहीं है. दैट्स गुड. सो one side lover, you said that not able to understand. When you open a book and a paper and try to give the answers like this, try to make the structures like this, you can get the best out of the questions, right? Okay. और एक क्वेश्चन बाकी आपको. ओके राइट, लेट अस डू. सो आई हैव द आंसर 4. आई हैव द आंसर 4. समझ में आ रहा है क्या? एंड number of structurally isomeric non-terminal alkanes possible with this molecular formula. How many? Number of structurally isomeric non-terminal alkanes. Terminal alkanes मतलब carbon to carbon triple bond, at last it should come. That is called terminal alkyne. Non-terminal alkyne means carbon to carbon triple bond, so it should come within the chain. So non-terminal alkyne with C5, so that CH3, CH2, C triple bond C and CH3 एक ही मिलेगा और दूसरा स्ट्रक्चर मिलने का मौका भी नहीं है ना बेटा? So my answer for this question is going to be only one. It is going to be only one. Yes, option 4, right? So who is that gaming world? Not given the answer for this question. Okay. So how many cyclic and acyclic isomers possible with the molecular formula C3H6O? Cyclic as well as acyclic. So many things will come. C3H6O. CH3, CH2, CH2, 7OH. This is not possible. This is not possible. Molecular formula H6 तक आना है. So that I just want to say CH3 C double bond O and CH3. Yes, this is possible. Acetone, right? Acetaldehyde लिखना चाहता हूँ. So that I just want to say CH3 propanaldehyde, CHO और एक है, and this is acyclic. And also you can see CH2 double bond CH and CH2 OH. Now the molecular formula is going to be matched, right? And you can also see C1, 2, 3. You can also see this is also a cyclic structure. आप बिहार से, okay, very good, अच्छा बात है बेटा. Or you can also say CH2, C3 ना, 1, 2, 3, C3, OH, like this also you can say. So you can just make it, you are going to get 8 structures practice करने के बाद. Okay, anyways, I just want to say stereoisomerism, getting into the details of this. So compounds having the same molecular formula but same structure but different in the orientation of the carbons. Such compounds are called stereoisomers. The stereoisomers, configurational isomerism, so they have the interconvertible only by bond breaking and reforming the covalent bonds. And the configurational isomerism is divided into geometrical isomerism and optical isomerism. We are going to discuss about that. So let's talk about the geometrical isomerism. जब कार्बन टू कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड जो है ना, ओके, ये बॉन्ड रोटेशन इज परमिटेड, रोटेशन पॉसिबल. Whenever carbon to carbon double bond है ना, free rotation is restricted. Free rotation is restricted. पर इसका लोकेशन वेस्ट बंगाल का है, बिहार अलग है, वेस्ट बंगाल अलग है बेटा. ओके, जब फ्री रोटेशन रिस्ट्रिक्ट होने तो इसका जो बॉन्ड्स है ना, इसका पोजीशन, रिलेटिव पोजीशन भी स्टैटिक होता है. सो वेरिएबल कर सकते और दूसरा आइसोमर बना सकते हैं. They are called stereoisomers, geometrical isomers. So let us see the isomerism which has a similar group from the same side are called cis isomer, and opposite are called trans isomer. The isomerism arises due to carbon to carbon bond restriction are called geometrical isomerism. क्योंकि इसका जो bond है ना, chlorine and chlorine both are in the same side, it is called a cis isomer, cis 1, 2 dichloro product. Whereas this chlorine and this chlorine on the opposite side of the plane of these double bond, they are called as a trans isomers. And cis में ये जो ये distance bond, this is L1 and this is L2. So L1 is not equal to L2. That's the reason why they are called as geometrical isomers. And Anand, understood beta? Very good. Similarly, malic acid, COOH group are in the same side, that is called cis isomer. It is a malic acid. Malic acid कहाँ मिलेगा बेटा? Apples do have malic acid as one of the product, one of the acid. And you have COOH in the opposite side, they are called fumaric acid. This is a trans isomer. ठीक है? And also cinnamaldehyde, benzene group and aldehyde, this is a cis isomer, benzene group, aldehyde, that is a trans isomer, cis trans isomers, right? And also many examples are there. Oleic acid, okay, dimethylxthrein and dimethylxthrein trans का है, cis का. And you can see this is a very important for NEET examination beta. NEET examination, very important. Physical properties of cis and trans isomerism. Everybody take a short screenshot of this. So the molecule अगर cis है तो इसे polar होगा, melting point lower than that, boiling point higher than that, solubility is going to be high. And for the trans it is a non-polar, so higher melting point, lower boiling point, lower solubility. So based on that you are going to have certain questions in these NCERT based NEET examination questions. Ready for that? Clear? So इन्फिनिटी लर्न ऐप भी है, यस इन्फिनिटी लर्न ऐप है, डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स एक बार चेक कर, डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स एक बार चेक करो, मिलेगा आपको, सब मिलेगा. इन्फिनिटी लर्न इज फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स कम्युनिटी. ओके, वेरी गुड, नाइस. चेक किया आनंद चौबे? ओके, वेट. Yes. No, Mr. Nobody. I am here only, sound system is there, right? Okay, any doubts? So, I just want to mention here one thing. Cycloalkanes also, they show geometrical isomerism. Okay, they show geometrical isomerism. In that you can see. If you write bromine over here, this is a bromine over here, bromine over here, this is a bromine over here. Two bromines are on the same side. Yes. Can you all able to hear me, my dear students? Can you all able to hear me? Just give a confirmation. Can you all able to hear me? Please confirm. Can you all able to hear me? Yes. Okay. So two bromines are on the same side, so it is called as a cis isomer. Two bromines are on the opposite side, they are said to be trans isomer. So cyclic compounds also show cis and trans isomerism. Is that fine? Okay. Cyclopropane you take. Two methyl groups are there. Cis isomer and two methyl groups are there. That is said to be trans isomer, right? This is a trans and this is a cis. Cis trans isomerism. ठीक है, अच्छा बात है. And also we are going to see some more things over here. And cis butene, trans butene. Methyl groups are in the opposite side, it is a trans. I do love cartoons, dear. Cis trans isomerism possible in cycloalkanes, that I can say cis 1,2 cyclohexane dicarboxylic acid, and it is a cis isomer. Two carboxylic groups on the same side and two carboxylic groups are in the opposite side, it is going to be a trans isomer. Okay, and also one important thing, geometrical isomerism is not shown by. Why? This is cyclic system is on the one side and other side the geometrical isomerism is not shown. Why? Because the only condition is yes, C double bond C, A and B, A should not be equal to B, and if you say X and Y, X should not be equal to Y, this is the super condition for geometrical isomerism. ये ट्रिक का हिसाब से आपका क्वेश्चंस पूछना ज्यादा. So cartoon lover, yes, based on this trick you can get a question based on this NEET examination, right? Very good. One sided, everybody. Anand Chaube, Mr. Nobody, what a names for today's class. Okay, anyways, let's talk about geometrical isomerism also present in nitro compounds, nitrogen including compounds like oximes. So synoxime, hydrogen and OH on the same side, anti-oxime. So these are all acetal oxime. So oxime means when carbonyl compound is forming a compound with hydroxylamine, it is going to form an oxime. Okay, so it is a benzyl oxime, a syn and anti, and it is anti. And so if hydrogen and OH are present on the same side, it is called syn. So किसका हिसाब से बोलना है? Yes, hydrogen and OH. Syn means same side, and OH and hydrogen opposite means anti, you can say, right? Similarly, unsymmetrical ketoxime also they can show this geometrical isomerism. Okay, let's discuss about this. And compounds having N can also show geometrical isomerism. So if two lone pairs on the same side, they are said to be syn, and two lone pairs on the opposite side, they are said to be anti. So these are called azo compounds. And EZ configuration, NT-cis-N and a zoozoman, and this is actually upgraded version of a cis and trans isomerism. In this cis and trans isomerism, if one group is there on the same side, it is called a cis, and opposite side, that is called a trans. But it is a little upgraded version. Khan, Ingold, Prelog was the three scientists. Okay. So these three are given some certain rules to say the priorities, and these priorities decides whether which isomer it is. So higher priority is assigned to the atoms with a higher atomic number, that is the rule number 1. And if the isotopes are attached, heavier isotope is going to be higher priority. And also if the basis on the atomic number, first atom of the contact should be taken into the consideration. And when priority is not decided at the first point, you have to consider the second point to decide the priority of the group. So based on those priorities, you can say a double and triply bonded. I am going to explain that point. So this is a compound. As far as this carbon is concerned, hydrogen is there, chlorine is there. Chlorine is having higher priority. This is having higher priority. Now leave it. ये carbon पकड़ो. So carbon with fluorine, carbon with bromine, bromine is having higher priority. So two higher priorities are in the same, that is called Z configuration. E stands for antigen, and Z stands for zoozoman. Anti-cis-N means opposite, zoozoman says same side. So two higher priorities on the same side, that is called Z configuration or Z configuration. When you talk about this C carbon and ethyl group and a bromine, so carbon attached to carbon, carbon attached to bromine, so higher priority is bromine. Carbon attached to hydrogen, carbon attached to methyl, higher priority is carbon. So opposite side it is there said to be E. Now I just want to say how you should come out of the confusion E and Z isomers. So in that E and Z isomers, E stands for, you just memorize, E stands here enemy. So enemy कहाँ रहता है? आपके साथ रहते हैं, आपके सामने रहते हैं, opposite में रहते हैं ना. So that you can say this E means antecedent should be opposite. This is the simple trick I can say. E stands for enemy. Ready for that? Wonderful, wonderful, very good. Next, cartoon lover. Now, if the group of the higher priorities are not the same opposite sides of the CC bond, is said to be E configuration, and here higher priority and here it higher priority is taken as E configuration. And also number of geometrical isomers, when the compounds, it is a super trick that can be helpful for you, super trick that can be helpful for you for NEET. So NEET examination का आपका क्वेश्चन ऐसे तरीका मिलेगा, that is number of possible geometrical isomers. अरे you are going to see, you are privileged, right? If one student is there, 0 student is there, 400 students are there, 359 students back end में देख रहे हो मेरा अभी इसी वक्त में. Okay, so you need not bother about the other students. Look at this class and other how the class is going on. ठीक है बेटा? Clear? Don't bother about और कितना जन है. Okay, talking about when the compound has n number of double bonds and end of propylenes are different, polyene is different. Yes, so the number of geometrical isomers is equal to 2 to the power n. Okay, so you can see CH3 CH double bond C2H5, n's are different, n is equal to 1, and number of geometrical isomers 2 to the power 1 is equal to 2. So one cis मिलेगा और एक trans मिलेगा, 2 are possible, है ना? Very good. और एक चीज़ है, when the number of double bonds are even number, the number of geometrical isomers, that is equal to 2 to the power n minus 1 plus 2 to the power n by 2 minus 1. पक्का. आनंद शोभे, अच्छा बात है बेटा. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. And number of geometrical isomers is का देखो 2 to the power n minus 1 plus 2 to the n by 2 minus 1. इसके लिए n is equal 2 होना चाहिए, and geometrical isomers उसमें डालो even number के, n number is even, n is equal to 2, आपको मिलेगा 3. That's very good. And n is going to be 3. So like that, ये NEET एग्जामिनेशन में ऐसे क्वेश्चन सीधा देते हैं. ये स्ट्रक्चर पकड़ने के बाद ये फॉर्मूला इस्तेमाल करो, आंसर मिलेगा. Thank you very much. Thank you. You don't have to worry. You please like this session and share with your friends. आपको फ्रेंड्स को भी फ़ायदा रहना चाहिए. एंड सब्सक्राइब टू यूट्यूब चैनल. सो हर दिन मेरा क्लासेस होगा नीट के लिए. ठीक है बेटा? वेरी गुड, नाइस. लेट्स टॉक अबाउट इफ दिस इज ए ऑड नंबर. फिलहाल इवन नंबर का देख चुका एंड ऑड नंबर का. सो इफ इट इज ऑड कैसे करो? सो दैट इज गोइंग टू बी और एक फॉर्मूला सिर्फ आपके लिए 2 to the power n minus 1 प्लस 2 to the power n plus 1 by 2 minus 1 आपको मिलेगा. So if this is a one bond, this is another bond, this is another bond, n is equal to 3. So 2 to the power 3 minus 1 plus 2 to the power 3 plus 1 by 2 minus 1 is going to be 6. Got it? मैन्युअली कर सकते हैं एंड ऑटोमेटेडली ये फॉर्मूला इस्तेमाल करके ट्रिक भी कर सकते हैं. ज्योमेट्रिकल आइसोमेरिज्म कैसा लग रहा है बेटा? बढ़िया. अरे एक थम्स अप एंड फायर इमोजी क्लास में आनंद चौबे ऑन साइड लवर किया है, बोथ साइड है ना. सो वी लव यू, वी टेक केयर ऑफ यू, ओनली वन थिंग, यू फॉलो अस, विल टेक यू, राइट बेटा. एंड optical isomers, compounds having the same molecular formula but differ in this optical properties are called optical isomers, and this phenomena is known as optical isomerism. ये optical activity होता है क्या? Yes, let us see. This is a light is passed through a polarizer, so that a light is going to give a plane of polarized light. When this plane of polarized light is passed through a sample, so that the light is rotating, so by using your beautiful eye you can visualize how the light is rotating, and this phenomena is known as optical activity, and this is what you say optical rotation. The light can be rotated in this clockwise direction, or it can be rotated in the counterclockwise direction. If light is rotated in the clockwise direction, that is what you say dextrorotatory compound. Thank you very much beta. If the light is rotated in the left side, that is called counterclockwise, that is levorotatory. मैं क्या पूछना चाहता हूँ, सो हर कंपाउंड ऑप्टिकल एक्टिविटी दे सकते हैं, नहीं दे सकते? नहीं बेटा. Those compounds which are showing optical activity are called chiral compounds or optically active compounds. इसके लिए कम से कम एक chiral center रहना चाहिए, so that we can say chiral carbon. This carbon, if you say this is the carbon, is having 4 different groups, A, B, C, D. So if A is not equal to B, is not equal to C, is not equal to D, that is what you say it is a chiral carbon. जैसे chiral carbon जो है ना, so that is indicated with C star. So to say a compound to be an optically active, a compound में कम से कम एक star carbon रहना चाहिए. Okay, and also you can say symmetrical and optically inactive. So if the molecule is having any element of the symmetry that do not show optical activity, such compounds are called optically inactive molecules. So for that, if they may have the plane of symmetry, center of symmetry, axis of symmetry, and unsymmetrical molecule, they are optically active, they are said to be chiral molecule, they are chiral molecule, they are achiral molecule. So if that molecule has no element of symmetry, element of symmetries, actually 18 different element of symmetries are there. In that 3 elements of symmetry you have to check it. Okay. Now talking about the certain compounds which are not having a chiral center but also optical activity, but bu2,3-diene, that we will see. So let us talk about the plane of symmetry. Plane of symmetry is said to be POS. अगर ये स्ट्रक्चर में POS होगा तो ऑप्टिकली इनएक्टिव होगा. यू जस्ट बाइसेक्ट ए कंपाउंड, ऐसे काट दो, सो यू आर गोइंग टू गेट 2 सिमिलर एंड्स. सो 2 सिमिलर fragments which are equal to each other. So this is your POS and this is your POS and this is your POS. अगर POS होगा तो देखो POS के हिसाब से ये मॉलिक्यूल देखो, दिस इज व्हाट यू से POS. ये POS के इस तरफ देखो, सेम ही देख रहे हैं ना. सो इफ दैट POS इज देयर, molecule is said to be symmetrical and this do not show optical activity. And the center of symmetry, you draw an imaginary line from one end to another end, it means the same atom or a group. उस तरफ भी ऐसे करो, you are going to get the same, and this is the point where they are meeting is called a center of symmetry. Very good beta. So agar POS or COS is there, they are going to be optically active. And I just want to say how to check the optical activity. The simple trick आपको बताना चाहता हूँ. Okay, many questions are there, मैं करना चाहता हूँ लेकिन टाइम परमिट नहीं कर रहे हैं ना. So that So I just want to say how to check optical activity. Simple trick. Trick to check optical activity. NEET में सारा questions so far it has been asked, which of the following is optically active, which of the following is chiral. Okay, so I just want to say the compound is having, if the compound have only one chiral carbon, only C star, only one chiral carbon, then the compound is optically active. Then the compound is optically active. That is the first criteria. So only one, but if it is more than one C star, if the compound has more than one chiral carbon, then what I have to do? Then what I have to do? Simple thing, batao. Check for COS or POS, plane of symmetry or center of symmetry. If plane of symmetry is there, if COS and POS are there, if COS or POS are present, if COS and POS are present, then optically inactive. Then optically inactive. Okay, and if COS or POS are absent, then it is said to be optically active. बस इतना ही सिंपल ट्रिक, इतना ही सिंपल ट्रिक. Okay, so please take this as a snapshot, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Okay, this trick should make to write a very popular question in the NEET examination from the NCERT based. You can say it is line by line NCERT cover किया जाएगा हमारे sessions में, है ना? So I request you guys, you please like these sessions and share with your friends and subscribe to Infinity Len YouTube channel. And today we discussed about सारे का सारा isomerism एक बार discuss किया. एंड स्टीरियोआइसोमेरिज्म में ज्योमेट्रिकल आइसोमेरिज्म देख चुका, लेकिन उसमें आगे एनांटियोमर्स, डायस्टेरियोमर्स एंड एरिथ्रो एंड थ्रियो थोड़ा सा डिस्कस करना ही बाकी है. सो स्टे ट्यून्ड फॉर आवर रेगुलर लेक्चर्स इन द फ्यूचर. In this week only we are going to discuss about the stereochemistry for that. Okay, hope you enjoyed today's class. Anand Chaube, one sided lover, kya badhiya baat hai, cartoon lover. Okay, anyways, we'll see more stuff in these classes. Stay tuned and please like and share and subscribe to Infinity Len YouTube channel. Signing off, we are done for the today's class. Signing off, Suresh, Faculty of Chemistry. Thank you very much.